Realize to Actualize, which is not just a philosophy, which the first part, the realization, is about becoming aware of your own philosophy, your way of thinking, what it is you've learned, what it is you know for yourself, what it is you realize for yourself. Because out of that, you actualize, you create. We all actualize what we realize. And it's very important to become aware of that, because most of the time we're not, as we just have become programmed in this world to function a role imposed onto us. I just said the whole idea of reality becomes distorted as what's real to me is not real to you, and we're not even making any effort to understand that anymore, to understand each other. And so that's the quest all about. It's a study basically, you know, to find that for yourself. What do I realize? What do I know for myself? Because then the actualization is about the putting this awareness into practice and the practice. And that's what it's about. To hopefully, with these videos and me sharing also about my own challenges, my own reality in life, my own awareness, my own philosophy, which to some degree you might relate to, you might agree with, you might not agree with. It doesn't really matter so much, or as much, as what it is about for you to become aware of that for yourself. It's your own philosophy, it's your own knowledge, your own truth. And we all follow that. To find your inner truth, your inner self, that real self. And to be that, as you learn to connect with that in others, learning to live beyond the illusions, especially beyond the fear. We're just stuck within our own role, in our own routine, and doing what we're doing, and we all follow that. Each and every one of us. We all have our own routine. But that's how it is, we become programmed. And we then just look for change outside of us. Because that's we are the way we are. That's all we know. The other person is just a mirror. And what they're showing me is a reflection of myself. Ultimately, they are an extension of myself. Especially when people feed off on something negative in me, and because of that they are acting negative towards me, or irritating, or controlling, or domineering, or whatever. I understand that it's because there's something within me that has attracted that. And as I'm sharing this here in these videos, and again, that's what Realize to Actualize is about, to look at that for yourself. Become aware of that for yourself. You have become, because that's part of the programming, to just look for happiness and look for what you want. There's something for everybody. If you do your job, if you're being a good student, and even if you're not, there is something for you to just make you happy and give you a sense of meaning, a sense of security, a sense of belonging. But it's all socially conditioned. Because it's all about that, well, agenda of the world, which is about controlling the masses. And while giving you, or while the masses living under the illusion of freedom. The freedom from control, the freedom from obligation, the freedom from pressure, the freedom from injustice, the freedom from suffering. But in reality, it's not really the freedom from, which is a passive kind of freedom. It's really the freedom to express yourself, to be creative, to be loving, the freedom to be loving, the freedom to learn, to express yourself, to choose your attitude, the freedom to choose your response to whatever happens to you. You can choose your response, that's your freedom. The freedom to think. And that freedom, we never learn that in school, of course, but this freedom is in the best sense of the word, free. Welcome to the human experience. My name is Christoph, and very nice to meet you, and if you would like to talk further, it'd be great to hear from you. Until then, all the best, and keep it real. Thank you.